Since the beginning of cinema, films have always made us feel something. Some would argue that that's the whole point, to trigger a reaction, to make us cry, laugh, pump us full of adrenaline, or make us flinch in fear. Most of the time, it's obvious how they do it. A joke, a jump scare, a gut punch of emotion. Show us something and we'll feel it. But sometimes, all it takes is a slight camera movement and a well-directed performance. No loud noise, no scary face, not even a single word of dialogue. The scene might even be completely silent. Just a shift in framing, a pressure of the lens, a subtle warping of space. And suddenly, your chest tightens. Your stomach drops. Film doesn't have the luxury of inner monologues like books do. Some directors try to go around that, but in some cases that just doesn't work. Great directors find ways to translate emotions into something visual. Every shot, every camera movement, and every shift in space is carefully designed to make us feel exactly what the character is going through. These aren't just cool visual tricks. They're deliberate psychological tools designed to make you feel something, whether it's paranoia, fear, or tension. This isn't by chance, it's all part of a genius plan to mess with your mind. One of the most effective ways is to lock us into their experience. By keeping the focus on a character while the world moves around them, we lose our usual sense of perspective. It's disorienting, claustrophobic, like we're trapped inside their head. This is called a SnorCam shot. It is often achieved using a rig called a SnorCam, which mounts a camera directly onto the actor's body. Originally developed for surreal and dreamlike sequences, it has been used for everything from psychological breakdowns to intense action scenes. In action sequences, this technique can make us feel hyper-focused. It turns a standard shootout into something immersive. It creates a sense of paranoia, stress, or tunnel vision. It pulls us into the character's emotional or psychological state. Whether it's intoxication, psychosis, vertigo, or even an out-of-body disassociativeness. It can be used in both action-heavy and deeply introspective moments. The technique is normally used sparingly, limited to 1 or 2 uses in a film for a few seconds at a time. At the most, a few sequences. There's something different about SnorCam shots, something so surreal and intimate. The closeness, the claustrophobia. It forces you to see and feel everything the actor does. Every wrinkle, every blink, every shrug. The practicality is a huge chunk of its novelty. The rig being attached to the actor's actual body makes it so that it's able to portray lifelike movement that simply can't be replicated as accurately with any other technique. Another way filmmakers mess with our perception is by changing the very space around a character. If a character feels like the world is collapsing, or like something is fundamentally wrong, the camera can show that. Not just through acting or dialogue, but by literally stretching or compressing reality itself. This is where the dolly zoom comes in. Sometimes called the vertigo effect, it was popularized by Alfred Hitchcock and later perfected in films like Jaws and Goodfellas. By zooming in while physically moving the camera backwards or vice versa, it creates an unsettling warping effect that mimics the feeling of sudden realization or dread. When this shot is used, it creates a shift in identity of the film. And when it happens, we feel that shift happen in real time. It can mimic the fight or flight response where the world feels like it's shifting predictably. It is used for moments of fear, panic, realization, or psychological breaks. It transforms an ordinary shot into something unsettling or surreal. Now, these shots can be achieved with or without the rigs, through CG or even in animation. It is not exclusive to negative emotions or state of mind. As shown in this scene in Ratatouille or this scene in Babel, it can be used to show a feeling of euphoria or a state of awe. Whether you first experienced these shots in an Aronofsky or a Scorsese film, a 90s punk rock music video, or an action flick, you'll know it when you see it. These are not just flashy camera moves, they're a direct line to our emotions. They're designed to tap into our fears, anxieties, and moments of clarity, pulling us deeper into the story without us even realizing it. When done right, they don't just show us what a character is going through. They make us feel it, deep in our gut. So the next time you feel your stomach drop, your pulse race, or a strange sense of euphoria creeping in, take a closer look. The camera is speaking to you. The question is, are you paying attention?